My name is Jane Morrow and I'm from England in Devon, and this is my mother-in-law Deborah Cugley, and she's my mum now, but she's really my mother-in-law.
And I come from Cornwall in England, so we travelled many miles to get here today for this treatment.
Yeah.
Well, not today, but obviously 5 weeks ago, a treatment for Jane.
Yeah.
So how did your treatment go, Jane?
It went so well. From the day one we came here, they did a barrage of tests on me, which was fantastic. And then they started the migration of the stem cells by giving me a drip of growth hormone, and that created the migration of the stem cells. Then they were collected, and they were collected through a machine like almost like a
dialysis machine.
Yeah, a dialysis machine. So your blood goes in and your stem cells are reserved and your own blood goes back into your body. So that was really good. I thought something else, but that was really good. Then I had a day of rest. Then there was 4 days of the chemotherapy, which I was not sick at all, which was fantastic. A 5th day of rest. I was a bit like Lee-Loo, like really floppy. But
so there was no sickness?
No sickness.
Jane wasn't affected by sickness or anything?
No.
A little bit nausea, but apart from that, all good? We
All
shaved
good.
our heads before
oh yeah,
the
we
treatment.
shaved heads, yeah.
Just to help Jane get through all of this.
Yeah, which was great.
And
then the doctors, Dr. Nair, Dr. Power, and all the team, fantastic team of doctors here, re-injected the stem cells to me on the 11th of June, which is my 2nd birthday, like the Queen.
We are happy to send Jane, who is a case of multiple sclerosis, who came for HSCT at our hospital. So today is day 18 of post bone marrow transplant. She is absolutely well, tolerated this treatment very well, and we are sending her home in good condition. And her neurological function, though whatever deficit she had, those are still there. So whatever deficit is already there, it will take some more time for in these neurological dysfunction to improve. So I want to explain about this treatment, that this is a very good one-time treatment which can be offered to multiple sclerosis patients. This treatment is very effective and it's a one-time treatment. Patients who have failed multiple therapies, there also this treatment works. So HSCT is a very good option in multiple sclerosis, which is a chronic debilitating illness. And I wish her all the best for future and in recovery of the neurological dysfunction which she had.
Since then, it's been a struggle for about a week. My body fighting itself, I think, all the blood developing and that. But I've blossomed, I've changed, I've had such amazing results from this, and I urge you to do it. Anybody with MS to try and do this and have a go and do it, because it was worth it. Changes your life totally, and it's really, really, really positive and really, really good. I can't say enough.
And all the things that Jane has achieved since, from obviously before when she had MS, now there is no MS. Jane is able to stand up by herself.
Yeah.
She's retraining her body just as a young child would, because she's had the chance to have her total body rebuilt. And her feet, she's not dragging, she's very independent. And she's achieved a lot, an awful lot, and will carry on doing so.
I've achieved so much in the last 5 days. It's been, every day it's got better and better. Whereas before, when I had MS, I was really bad. I couldn't walk really very well, touching furniture. Balance was terrible. I felt so fatigued and so tired all the time. That was my main issue. It was just horrible, and the decline was going downhill, and I can felt it on my body. and coming here, doing this, it's just totally transformed me totally as a person. I got my voice back, which is my speech, which my husband would be well happy about, not. But yeah, I can't explain to you how good it is. My legs are working better, everything's stronger, I feel stronger, and this is only just the start of it.
And sleeping through the nights now.
Yeah, I'm definitely sleeping
Already
through the
sleeping
night.
through the night.
Yeah.
Jane came from England along with her attendant for the treatment of multiple sclerosis with HSCT to Artemis Hospital, Delhi NCR, Gurgaon. Initially, myself and Dr. Pawan performed her pre-transplant workup, which include detailed organ fitness assessment, because it is a treatment which requires detailed planning. After we got all the relevant reports and confirmation by our neurologist of her disease as multiple sclerosis, and after she met with all our inclusion criteria, we proceeded on to the program of HSCT in her. She performed really well during the transplant period. She did not have any major complications of bone marrow transplant. She did quite well, and at the end of transplant and after recovery of counts, she has witnessed quite remarkable improvement in her neurological status. Usually this neurological improvement, usually we don't expect it so soon. Usually you have to wait for maybe 1 or 2 years for this improvement to take place. But occasionally we have seen some patients improving rapidly also, as seen in her case. Based on so much similar stories and based on evidences which has been generated throughout the world in the past few years, now the American Society of Bone Marrow Transplant in their position statement has now considered HSCT for MS as standard of care treatment in this disease in a subset of multiple sclerosis. I hope and I feel that similar stories of patients of multiple sclerosis who have undergone HSCT and who have done very well will make the authorities world over in all countries understand, especially the neurologists, that HSCT is a very good treatment which has good potential to bring the life of a patient back to as normal as possible with this.
Yeah, miracle.
So we wish from our side Jane and Deborah, her mother-in-law and attendant, all the best, right?
Thank you.
And she has to continue all the physiotherapy which we have initiated from her,
I will definitely.
so that all the potential which has been there in her brain now will be translated into action on the ground.
It will happen. It will happen. You know, just say how good Artemis has been to me, and obviously to Debbie as my care person. It's been a long journey, but it's gone really quickly, really, and the room's beautiful and everything, all the staff are fantastic and all the doctors are lovely. I can't express how good it's been, and I think anybody with MS,
Given the opportunity to
given the
get
opportunity,
wherever in the world.
yeah, however they do it, whether they fundraise or they can afford to do it, or however they do it, go for it, because I swear, if you sit back and do nothing, you'll just rot. And in the UK, they give you medication, which is fantastic. I'm not moaning about that at all, they're really helpful, but
It's the
it's
waiting
no good.
list.
It's no good. And you can't get HSCT in England, really. You have to get it yourself.
Yet, hopefully,
Yeah.
it will happen.
It will happen
Sometime
next
very
5
soon for
years, I
others.
think, but not yet. But I urge anybody like myself to do it. I classify myself not an old lady, I've still got life in me and I want it back. So, brilliant.